In this video, we're going to look at Scrivener on the iPad. Scrivener for iPad can be used to write, edit, revise, and compile your work, though it doesn't have quite the comprehensive feature set of Scrivener for Mac or Windows. When you launch Scrivener, you see the project screen. Here, you can access an interactive tutorial, which is a great way to get to know the app. In the sidebar on the left, you see the binder, just like in the desktop version of Scrivener, where your project files are organized. Scrivener projects contain 3 special folders. The draft folder holds the majority of files you write. Documents in this folder can be compiled into a single manuscript whenever you want. The research folder stores all kinds of documents that you use for research, including media files. And the trash holds anything you remove from your project until you empty the trash to delete it permanently. To create a new project, tap the plus icon or tap Create Project, then name the project. The draft folder contains a blank untitled document for you to start working with. Tap anywhere in the editor pane on the right of the screen to bring up the cursor and keyboard, and you're ready to start writing. I'm recording most of this screencast on an iPad with an external keyboard, so you won't see the on-screen keyboard a lot. If you use an external keyboard, it's a lot like working with a laptop. If not, you may find it easier to turn your iPad and work in portrait mode so the keyboard doesn't take up so much space. When you've finished writing, tap Done in the top right. If you work in portrait mode, tap the name of your project or swipe from the left of the screen to go back to the binder. If you want to return to the project screen at any time, tap the arrow in the top left or swipe from the left edge of the screen. You can see that your new project appears as an icon on the right as well as in the projects list on the left. Scrivener for iPad has an extended keyboard row, which displays special shortcut keys. There are 3 sets of buttons, and you can swipe left or right on the keyboard row to see all these buttons. You can show or hide the extended keyboard row by tapping this button at the right of the screen. If you tap and hold a button, you can customize it, and you can combine character, formatting, and navigation shortcuts on any keyboard row. You can add files and folders to your project to flesh it out. Tap the plus symbol at the top right of the editor or below the binder to add a file. Tap the new folder icon to add a folder. You can name these items now or later using the inspector. You can continue building your project like this, either before you start writing if you have an outline or as you progress. When you're not in edit mode, an eye icon appears above the editor. Tap this to open Scrivener's Inspector, where you can add or edit the title and synopsis of items, add notes, and edit metadata for documents. You can also display the inspector by tapping and holding a document in the binder or by double-tapping an index card on the corkboard. If you tap the corkboard icon, Scrivener displays the contents of a folder on the corkboard, similar to that in Scrivener for Mac or Windows. If you tap and hold an index card, you can move it on the corkboard. This also rearranges items in the binder. If a folder's contents are expanded in the binder, the corkboard icon doesn't display. Tap the folder itself to view the corkboard. You can easily rearrange elements of your project, moving around scenes and chapters, files and folders. If you want to move a document to a new location in the binder, there are several ways to do this. The easiest way is to swipe from right to left on a file or folder. Tap the blue Move option, and Scrivener presents a list of locations where you can move the item. When Scrivener compiles a project, it stitches together all the elements in your draft folder and saves them in one of several formats. Tap the Compile button below the binder to display the compile screen. Tap File Format to choose a format, and tap Appearance to choose from several layout options. Tap Compile, and you can share the file, Save it to the Files app on your iPad or open it in another app. Get Scrivener for iPad and iPhone from the App Store.